All right, so today we're going to look at spider guard passes. So for me, I feel like the spider guard, whether he's got the double or whether he's got like the single and 1 foot on the hip, spider guard is one of the easier open guards to pass. Can be frustrating if we don't have a plan for it, but one of the easier ones because we basically just need to understand the basic concept of making sure that his feet are not able to connect to me anymore, okay? So at the moment, he's got the connection of the feet. I need to make sure that that's not happening. Number 2, I cannot absolutely be on my knees in any sort of spider guard, because if he's able to get the elbow above my shoulder, then I'm going to be swept all day long. So as soon as anyone puts you into any sort of spider guard, we're going to look to stand up, but not stand up and like push ourselves, woo, nearly went there, over the top. We want to stand up, but keep a good sit down and a good posture to this position. So if we understand the basic concept of I need to make sure that the pad of his foot is not connected to me in any way, we're going to look at a couple of different relatively simple ways to pass this guard. So the first one that we're going to do, we're going to look to make our grips just on the top is going to be absolutely fine. So we make the grips here on the trousers. Doesn't matter if he keeps his grips. I'm going to start to walk myself back, and I'm going to start to bring my elbows together. And you see what starts to happen is his feet start to pop off of my elbows and it starts to sit him up. Now what we're going to do is we can either like just rotate, because he's on, there's no friction on the floor, we can just rotate the hips through, or we can just continue past and we can shoulder spike in. The only problem with this shoulder spike is the grip that he continues to have on the sleeve. If he keeps that grip, there's no way of me making my way up my partner's body. So once we've done the shoulder spike, we're going to change this into a leg drag position. Once we've got that leg drag position, we can start making our way up for the pass. So nice simple one to start. We stand up, we get good posture. We're going to make our grips just on the top of the trousers is fine. I'm going to just start to walk back. As we start to walk back, we're going to straighten the arms. Pop the legs off. So here, pop them off, start to move around, shoulder spike in. If he's let go at this point, then we can just come through. And if he's still got hold, come back down into the leg drag pass, reach up, control, pass up through, maybe look to take the back. So one more time, grip and grip, back off, spin my partner around, through into the leg drag, and in for the pass. Okay? Nice simple one to start. Grip on the pants, back up, straighten the arms so that he no longer has the connection for feet, and look for the pass. 1, 2, 3. This is just too much fun. Are you good? I'm good. Okay. Cool. Right. So this time what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to rotate to the side grip. If you can get to the bottom, then even better. But the likelihood of you actually getting underneath with their grips is going to be difficult. So instead of being right on the top, we want to get the side grip if we can. And we're going to start off by doing the same thing, straightening the arms. But this time, we're going to rotate our hands underneath, and we're going to pull their feet forwards. So like we have a few different options that we can go for here. Like one option is we just sit down heavy on their hips, just start pulling the legs across, and we come down into this leg drag position. Right, that would be my ideal scenario, is just pull it in, pulling my partner's legs off to the side. If you wanted to be a little bit more fancy, then what we can do is throw this outside leg over the top of the legs and ride your partner's hips down into this side control position. Now I've luckily ended up with the underhook here, which is perfect. If my partner ended up with the underhook, then we can just do this back step off round to the back and start looking for back control. So really similar to number 1. Instead, we just want the grips to be slightly more round to the side. As we back up, rotate underneath, pull the hips forwards. Nice simple one. Keep heavy with your hips and just start punching the legs off to the side, through for the pass. Or as we pull the legs forwards, leg goes over the top, step over here, drop down. Again, I've ended up with an underhook, but if I've lost the elbow here, push the head down, step up, back step through, and in for the back take. Last side. Grip, grip, back up, pull the legs, stuff them to the side, or step over, in for the pass. Second one, your choice whether you want to have a go at that one or not. You really, really need to commit to it if you're going to go. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. All right, so for the next one, what we're going to do is we're going to look to pin the side where he's got his knee bent. So we're going to shuffle ourselves across to the side. We're going to take, I guess you'd call the far side leg, because this would be the near side leg, and we're going to just place it on top of our partner's leg here. Now, first thing, if I can break the grip, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift, snap the grip off. Then, step over the top, punch this leg back, and come down into knee on belly. Okay? So here, we move ourselves across so his knee goes to the floor, place the foot on top, snap the grip off. As we step over the top, we're going to punch this one back. So step, punch, and through down to knee on belly. If this leg has stayed in, we also have triangle entries that we can look for as well. Now, if my partner, if I'm here and I step on and I'm trying to break the grip and I can't, I'm going to grip hold of him. I'm going to lift my body up, step through, punch this one back, and I can step in. I've got a nice arm bar that I can sit for as well. I would suggest, especially as we're training with our partner, don't keep hold of this grip too hard, otherwise you're going to rip your fingers off. There's a lot of strength that I have in that position. So we grip the trousers on the top leg, shuffle across, place the foot on. Stamping down on the leg, really rip the arm free, lift the elbow up so we can punch back, step past, and down and through into the knee or belly. Okay, well, one more time. If he does keep the grip, we're going to grip hold of him. Slight posture to release, step through. Now we can just have the knee on belly as well, or we can step over the top. We've got the arm bar available to us. Okay? So this time, let's try stamping on the leg, break the grip, don't grip on too hard. 1, 2, 3. So for the last one, what we're going to do, again, our goal is to get rid of the pads that are on our body, right? So we're going to move across. We're going to, again, look to staple this leg, but instead of using the foot, we're going to use the shin. Because I don't want to be quite as high. I want to be down low so I can rotate, and I'm going to make a grip on the inside of the trousers. Now, that may or may not grip break, but either way, he no longer has the control that he wants because he doesn't have the pad of the foot on me anymore. Once I've got that, I'm going to take a nice big deep step round. Now I need to get rid of the second one. I'm going to do the second one by pushing my hips forwards. Once I've killed the hip, I'm going to drop my weight through and down into the side control position. So grip and grip. We move across, put the shin through, rotate, make the grip. Whether he loses the grip or not, we're now going to step up, step around nice and deep, use the hips to punch that foot off of our bicep, and then down in for the pass. One more time. Here. Move across, circle, make the grip, deep step, punch it off, and then through for the pass. All right. So again, similar concepts on all of them. We're just looking at ways that we can get the pads of the feet disconnected and then start looking for our different guard passes. All right, last one, guys. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.